develop a list strategy, right? So here's the deal with this. Developing that list strategy is you really want to make sure that you set up each list in the right way, and that it's part of an overall strategy. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you're selling multiple products, information products online. Well, your strategy may be, hey, I have a blog, so I want to get people onto my blog and communicate with them. And then if they're maybe let's look at the cash maps, for instance. Let's say you have a free portion of a product and a paid portion. Excuse me. Maybe you set up one list for the free portion and one list for the paid portion. So when they download the free portion of your product, they're on one list. Then when they buy the paid portion, they get moved off of the free one over to the paid one, and you follow with a different series of information in that autoresponder. This isn't rocket science here, but there's just some things to think about on how the chances are you're not going to want to just set up one list. You're going to want to set up multiple lists. I don't know, if I looked at my ListPing account right now, I probably have 40 some lists set up. Maybe more. All right, Steve just said it right there. A prospect list versus a customer list, or multiple of, right? So many prospect lists, depending on the product or services that you're offering. Many customer lists, and then also maybe that main blog list that you're communicating with to folks. So lots of different considerations there. But once you have your account set up, you need to get in there and start setting up email lists. But before you just boom start going in there and start setting things up, right? We need to get cerebral on this a little bit, right? We need to use our noodles just a little bit to think through it before we just start setting stuff up willy-nilly.